Good morning, lovelies. Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Thou May Love here. I'm going to put my disclaimer up in the front because last time I forgot to put it in the beginning of the reading, even though it was included. Anyway, um, remember that I do have license to read the signatures of Odu in its singleness. If you need to understand nature in its wholeness, that is a job of a babalao. Okay? But I do have license for reading the Odu signatures in its singleness, the primary 17 crossroads of life. Also, these images, so-called cards, are just physical representations of the Odu, is not the tools that I use to work with Odu and get the energy signatures. Okay, Sherry's. With that being said, let's move on. Today, my challenge. Oh, she's going through a lot of challenges. Excuse me. My channeled message, along with the Odu signature, I have is for one of my favorite artists. I love her. Hey, Nicki. Hey, Nicki. I'm kind of a Barb, but I'm not a crazy Barb. I'm a level-headed Barbie, you know. I'm more like a Cabbage Patch Kid. My ancestors said, you know what? But I love Nicki Minaj. I do love her, and this is the reading that my ancestors slash IFA Odu wanted me to kind of gloss over. Um, right now with the energy signature that sits in the south here. Nicki is really going through a transition, right? She's getting a lot of closure, getting rid of a lot of people, getting rid of a lot of things that she used to do. The ancestors were telling me before I started, that's why I just jumped on here. So, because when I'm in the metaphysical, you tend to get lost a little bit. So I have to kind of ground myself, but be in the metaphysical plane at the same time to make sure that I'm getting the messages, because it is a gift and I am grateful. So, and it helps me learn to and see different facets of how nature is, both in its complexities and in its simplicities, and how it goes about in the mundane world. Okay? The simple part, because I get confused easily. I'm like, I don't understand. So, this different direction, I like it. I'm starting to like it. Anyway, Nicki is shutting down a lot of things in her life, because she's feeling very pressured here, okay? Especially with her relationship, her intimate relationship, meaning her marriage. And I don't like to really get into people's love life, but I feel that man is not her mate for now. But anyway, I really don't like to get into people's relationship, because there's so many variables and emotions, and so anyway, yeah, moving on. She wants to get past a lot of blockages that she's been going through, especially through her professional career. They're pairing her with women to soften up her image, because Nicki, the some of the images that she portrays, like she likes to roar and very rough, and that's not so. She has a lot of water ancestors, and water ancestors, they don't play, you know, and she wants people in her colleagues, Lucy Progreso, her colleagues, to respect her and give her her props as should be. And the energy feels like it's not being heard. It's not being said. Like, oh yeah, you okay, you all right. And she's given her heart and soul, you know, go above and beyond to produce and share her gifts with the world. Okay. Um, Nicki has a lot of hidden enemies. And she needs Lucy Progreso to stay prayed up. Now I'm seeing that they're pairing her with female artists. The ancestors were talking about this girl named Sweet Tea. I gotta look her up. I didn't look her up yet. I just jumped on here to make sure that, the messages didn't pass me by because I have a tendency to forget when I'm going in the veil. Um, um, they're trying to pair her with a lot of female artists, and I don't know why, because she does better with male artists and by herself. And again, it's okay, Lucy Progreso. It's to soften her image. And I do see new products coming out with her, meaning she'll be changing her look. She'll find a different way. She's gonna be like, nah, that ain't me. All these women, and like, who is she? Like, I put in all this work, yet y'all putting me with nobodies. Y'all putting me with these nobodies, and I've put in blood, sweat, and tears into my career, yet y'all still putting me with the nobodies. This is what I'm hearing. You know, so she's kind of looking for a stable career. Again, like I said, I've heard the ancestors say she'll maybe try her thing with sitcoms. Maybe that is on the table in the background. I did hear something with Sweet Tea, but I don't know if that's gonna go through. But it is in the atmosphere. They're saying Lucy Poque. So they have put it out into the metaphysical field. So let's see if that produces itself. Nicki is really heading towards divorce. I'm so sorry. Because she's lonely. It's like you're here, but you're not there. And I don't like that because she has a beautiful baby, but the energy, it is what it is. Okay? It is what it is. And Nicki is very intuitive. Sometimes she'll tend to get too in her head, but she is intuitive. And she's just holding on to a lot of resentment. And I'm listening. She's just holding on to a lot of resentment and a lot of harsh feelings. And she's do that because it's like, okay, you're great and all, but it's like they're holding you back. They're holding you back. So she's going to finally take a different direction. Okay. She's going to finally take a different direction. To see if she can kick off in a different way. I do see image changes for Nicki, even though my girl likes to change it up anyway. You know, so it's kind of like Lucy Progreso, a big 360, right? And she's just gonna have to approach things very practically, very just not go about things how she wants to go about things, okay? And really get into her spirituality because, like I said, she's already naturally intuitive and she needs that aspect, to ground her, okay? I know in this Odu signature, IFA advises that, you know, she shouldn't hesitate to try new things, even though the ancestors are showing me that she will try new things. She needs to give herself more credit, even though some of her colleagues are not really giving her the merits and the credit that she needs. She needs to find that within herself. Eva is saying that she is being watched by her matriarchal ancestors and the ancestors of the waters. Okay, but she will rise above this little glitch. It feels like when I head into a metaphysical, it feels like a little, I don't know, like it's glitchy. You know how you watch a video and you get that glitch, that a glitch effect. That's what I feel like is going on in her metaphysical. I don't know why, but that's what I feel. But yeah, she has a lot of hidden enemies, a lot of people hating on her, especially females. So when I looked at her latest post, and this was last week. Was it last week? I think it was last week, yeah. And I saw her with a young lady, and I'm like, what the hell? Their energy looks off. Their energy looks off. Sorry about that. Nicki does not do well with too much female energy because she has a lot of female and water ancestors. So she doesn't do well with that. Sorry about that. Someone's calling me. She doesn't do well with that. Okay. She's more she shines more and makes more progress with male collaborations, having more male energy around her to kind of balance her out, you know. So I do see her doing a lot of reevaluating and examining what she's going to do and how she's going to go about that, because like I said, they're putting her with these low tier, colleagues, and I don't want to trump anyone's gift and their own hard work that they put in to even be seen, to even have the pleasure to collaborate with Nicki, but she's not at that level anymore to be, giving people the leg up, Lucy Progreso, the leg up to their own stardom. She needs to reach the other level. And there's like this cap you're showing me these caps that's being put on how high, how big she can get. So she will take a different route. I know she has a lot of things on the table and a lot of things in a lot of projects that she wanted to start on her own, meaning, branch off and do other things, but she hasn't even touched those yet. So I think she's going to really sit down because she's really a loner. She really likes to tend to herself and work on herself. So she's going to go off and touch those and not be so scattered and be, believe in herself, you know? So I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I will see you next time. Iboru Iboya Ibo Cheche, my loves.